Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. It's been a little while, and today I want to start playing Jailbreak. I want to see if I can do some awesome cop PvPs and just get this thing started. I'm using new microphone, new recorder, that kind of thing, so there might be some bugs. I'm going to make sure that the microphone works well. I might be tweaking that during the video. So if something changes or something is not quite right, just let me know. We're all good to go, I think. I don't think there's any lag, really. I think we're just ready to get started. We're going to see how quickly I can escape from the prison. Okay, we got a gun. Should make it really easy to get away. Okay, now the other cops are going to be after me and I have to hurry up. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to check and make sure that everything is working because this is new equipment and I just need to make sure it's streaming right. So I'm just going to check this on my YouTube page because the last thing I want is for it to not work. So if I'm stopping for a minute, just wait, I'll be right back on. Just need to make sure on my channel that it's actually live streaming and not like, yeah, it's working, we're good. No, it's not doing what I wanted it to. Just give me a second. Hello guys, welcome to my live stream. If you see another video before this, that was just not working right, and I had to go check on it. Apparently I had the wrong name from the last time. This is new equipment. So just don't check out that video. I'm gonna tear it down in a second. But we're finally back up. We finally got this all working. We're public live now. So that should have solved every issue we had before. I've been really busy recently. It's been like 2 weeks since I uploaded a video, and I know my other one did actually really well. Thanks, guys. It has like over 1.2 thousand, like 1,200 views. So, and it's still going up rapidly. So, thank you guys for that. I have another video I'm going to be publishing in just a few days. But again, I've just been really busy, so it's not out yet. But it is going to be. It just takes so long to edit. It's insane. Especially since no one really taught me how to edit. I've just kind of figured it out on the thing. And it's not that on my biggest video editor. We're going through a cave here. I'm just going to wait a second. It's really not all that hard to edit. Really not all that hard to figure out. But it does take some time to get used to. And I feel like if I knew what I was doing a lot more, I'd be faster at it. But I'm getting the hang of it. But still, just designing a thumbnail that gets people to click on the video and editing it. And redoing some parts of it because my recorder somewhat failed. It takes a while. So it's that kind of thing. It takes a long time to get a video out, but there is one coming. I figured I'd do a live stream today since it will be a few days since it comes out. I normally promise a video every other week or a live stream. Seems like a pretty good server. gonna wait till we're out of the cave. I think I have my audio just right. I was kind of concerned before that the audio was too loud and that you couldn't hear me when I drove through a cave. But I think I'm all good now. I think I have everything all hooked up. I'm actually kind of grinding because I want to get the monster truck. I've been doing these video series things lately where I take different cars and I try to find out which one's better. I only have like 3 items, or any free item really, and so I'm kind of, I think I can fight this guy. I can take this guy. I've kind of been doing that, and I mean, I can't talk and fight at the same time. I just don't do it well. Okay. Oh, classic. He's gonna try to, like, I really expected that he was gonna go inside of the jewelry store. He's gonna try to wait for me to be dumb enough to walk around the corner, and I'm not gonna just hug the building or anything when I do it. Okay, that sadly there was no key card in that, but I did fight him and won. So now I just get to claim my prize. I've been doing these videos where I take different cars and I try to figure out which one's better. I have like all free items, and I have the cars. I spend 20 minutes in each car, and basically in 20 minutes I can figure out how much money each one makes per minute. And my goal doing this is that I can upload a chart to the fandom wiki page on Jailbreak and tell everybody which card is the best. If you want to see those, I have a really good one with a Volt bike versus a military helicopter. It has like over 1,200 views. Thanks guys for that. And go check that out. They've been doing really well. But stay in the live stream because this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, we got a cop here. When there's a cop, I sometimes got that door, but I generally don't. What they don't expect you to do is to go out this door and then jump off. Good. Sometimes it worries me that it will have too much lag and I can't use my parachute. But they really don't expect you to jump off that side of the building and then go this way. Because if you go this way, you can go straight to the Lamborghini. And it's a straight shot right down to the criminal base they don't normally camp at. And you're normally all good to go. I mean, I really doubt he's following me. They might come around in a helicopter or something, but you're normally pretty set once you do that. Ready to rob more. There we go. We got a ton of cops here. I'm just going to fight them. There's 2 of them, and I think I can take them. Yeah, these guys are easy. I'll chase her down later. There we go. I think I got a key card, but I'll deal with her first. There we go. 2 key cards, actually. I can only take 1, sadly. But that's pretty good, I think. See if I can take it anyways. I wonder if there's like some weird bug. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't do anything. I'm going to check to make sure the video is working. I'm going live, and this is new equipment. So I normally always just check to make sure nothing's going wrong. Because there are times when, like, I've wasted an hour live streaming, and I'm like, why isn't anybody joining? When there's normally people on, it's just that during the, if you don't have your stuff right, hooked up right, and I'm kind of worried because they changed the name right before this. I was having some trouble. So I just need to double check. Oh, we got a cop here. Good thing I caught that. Okay. I think it's the same person. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to the name. But if they came back for another fight, it's what they're gonna get. I'll go get a bit closer. There we go. And check and make sure it's working well. Yeah, it is. It's working. Everything is live. Make sure. Yep, we're all good. Let's see here. So we're on. Okay, so I'm just gonna go try to find out what else I can rob now. There we go. Let's get the bank. I think there might be something better I can rob, but I think this will go well. I'm not really scared of the cops on the server because as long as you have a shotgun, and there's not really anything to be afraid of. Unless they can taser you right when they come through. But if you're good enough at playing the game, that won't happen to you. People are like camping ruins to the fun of the game. I guess I kind of agree with that. But if you get good enough, you don't really care anymore. I mean, it's just like, as the one person in chat said, I don't agree with random people in chat all the time, but like, it just makes the game you're just being toxic when you make that a big deal. It's just like, get better at the game, get your skill up, and you'll get better. I mean, there are some cops that I can't beat, like, or they can get really lucky. But I mean, if a cop has SWAT team gear, it's gonna be a lot harder to beat them, and it's gonna be a lot more difficult to win. But I mean, you can just get better at the game. There's really no limit to how good you could get if you keep putting time into it. Okay, so we're out. I don't think there's any cops outside, so I think we're all good. I think there's an airdrop somewhere, and I'm really looking for it, but I have no clue exactly where it was. I mean, just from the timer in the game, there should be one right about now. And I'm going through the map incredibly quickly. This is a train. I don't really like robbing trains that much, because then you lose your car. And I guess, I mean, I own almost every car, but it's like, I don't know. It just takes too much time, in my opinion, and you could rob something else. I guess there is no train. I really thought there would be one. Go, we got the train. We got around 4 people on it. I think it can get it. There's no way this cop can stop me from robbing the train, really. Okay, there's one. There's one. Okay, now I've just got the issue of transportation. And there's a cop back there. But I'm just going to have to get in some kind of a car and try to get the airdrop while evading this guy. Because he's obviously after me. Yeah, this guy's going to be difficult. He's got SWAT gear. And dang it. Been fighting cops all day. It's just so difficult. Anyways, guys with SWAT gear are a lot more difficult. I'm going to challenge him later, though. I'm going to go back and fight him. I'm not going to quit the server or anything. I have a trick for you guys that lets you get out of the prison really, really quickly if you want to see it. Okay, so there's a trick where you can use a certain amount of parkour and scale to get out of the prison really, really, really quickly. So if you use this trick, you can get out. And I want to say, I haven't timed this, but I'd like to say what feels like under 30 seconds if cops don't get in the way. And the nice thing about this is it's so much fun if cops do get in the way and fail. So other than the wall, which requires you to have a friend, there's this trick with the box that I like to use that gets you out really, really quickly. And it's not really, I guess, I keep saying the word trick. It's not really, don't expect it to be a glitch or a hack. It's just something that's really difficult to do, and you can practice up on it. Get some practice and do it really well. So if you jump on this table right here, you can jump up onto the umbrella. And I make this look easy. Keep not half committing to it. I make that look easy. But it's really quite difficult to do for the first time, and then if you do it just right, you can jump from the umbrella onto the fence and over. And you might get damaged a bit, but you're normally pretty good. And then once you're over that fence, what's really fun is if a cop comes out and you just get to, like, do the L, or, like, make fun of them or something. Not make fun of them, but taunt them, because there's nothing they can do about it. You're just gone. You're over the wall, and then you can just kind of keep jumping over the walls that quickly. And so you'll have somebody following you, trying to get out, and they'll be just like staring at you because you got out in 5 seconds or 3 seconds. It takes a bit, it's really hard to do. It takes a bit of practice to do that. But, I mean, it can pay off if you get good at it. I think I'm going to take the military helicopter. And I'm going to go, I think I should PvP more cops. And if there's nothing open, if there's something open, I'm going to go rob it. I need guns, obviously. I was going to go in and just try to rob something. I think I'll go over here and I'll get, I don't know if I want the rocket launcher, it's just too expensive. I mean, I can pay for it, but the goal of the game really is to make money. I don't like to spend too much money for weapons. So I think I'm just going to get the shotgun, which is the best gun, and in my opinion, for PvPing cops. And I'll get the pistol too, because that's a good backup. I never really use the AK-47 or the rifle, whichever you want to call it. It looks kind of like both. I never really used the rifle because the problem with it is, I mean, it does a good amount of damage, and it's really good. It's really good for people who can't aim very well. But I prefer the shotgun just because it does so much burst damage. It's a little bit trickier to pull off, but if you can shoot somebody with it, they're gonna take some serious hurt from it. So I really prefer the shotgun. Pistol is good too, but it's so easy to miss with. Okay, so we have the bank right here. I don't have a key card, so I'm gonna have to go get one. Shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, museum's open. There's probably gonna be a camper outside. And the only problem with that is when you have the duffel bag, it's really difficult. Guys, I'm in the perfect spot right here. I can just kind of like rob this. And since nobody's in, I can just grab all this. And the security's done for. The security's disabled. I can just run right out. It's the quickest way to do it. This is not pre-recorded. I'm talking to the chat. I don't pre-record my live streams. I mean, no, I never have. I always do them live when it says live. I don't just like keep playing something that I've already made. I can't edit them because obviously they're live, but this is me saying this right now. So we have our money. That was probably like the quickest museum robbery ever. Well, except for one. I've glitched through the door before, but that's probably just about the quickest you can get at robbing the museum. And I think we have a cop following us. I'm gonna shoot him down if he gets to the criminal base, but obviously I need to deliver this bag first. Okay, so I think the cop's somewhere outside, but I don't know exactly where. I think it's Despacito TT. That's the guy who beat me last time. He's really good. So I'm just kind of worried. I have to be really careful around him because with his taser, if you can aim that taser right, I mean, there's nothing that you guy you're fighting can do about it. You could actually press C and really quickly drop to the ground, but then you have to get back up again and get your gun out. So you can just kind of spam it, but it's not incredibly easy. You don't want to just slam on the keys or else you'll wind up doing the wrong thing, and the cop won't get damaged and you get nowhere. Okay, so, the jewelry store's already been robbed. I think the bank is available, but I don't have a key card. I think we're just gonna go to the prison and, get a key card. We're just gonna go fight cops and release prisoners from the prison real quick so they can get a key card and finally escape. And then with this helicopter, it'd be a lot easier, even though I really don't need it. Hey, have you guys seen this issue before? If I try to launch a missile, it gets stuck to my helicopter. For some reason, then it'll blow up and hurt me. So I guess it's supposed to blow up, but I mean, the fact that it just gets stuck to your helicopter is incredibly annoying. Because, I mean, like, if you launch 2 missiles and there's a bunch of people in, I mean, it just kills everybody in the helicopter and there's nothing you can do about it. So I guess it could kind of be a bomb in a way if you drop it on top of somebody while there's a rocket in, but I'd prefer it to actually do its job. Okay, so we have a cop here. It's odd. It's not what I expected to happen. Okay, so we have a cop right here. Dang it. Okay, so we have a cop right here, and I have my weapons. So I'm just going to go to town on this guy. Obviously, he's fighting back, but as long as I jump when he gets his taser out, it should be all good. I can use the ricochet off the wall to my advantage, because you can't really hide from that. He's got himself into a very bad situation. I've done a video on this actually. It has over 1,200 views because people want to see it. But personally, I would really recommend the Army helicopter, and the reason why I say that is because it makes so much more money. With the Volt bike, you just can't get over. It's glitchy, and you just can't get over the fact that with a helicopter you can fly over anything. I mean, I think even the regular helicopter would go about even with the Volt bike. It's just, the Volt bike's more fun to drive, and it's harder to get caught with. So if you're getting caught all the time, get the Volt bike. But the military helicopter makes so much more money in general, money per minute. I think I was able to make around $7,000 per minute with the Army helicopter. And with the Volt bike, I was not able to do that. I was able to make around $6,000 per minute. And so you're not talking that big of a difference, but definitely pick the Army helicopter. Plus, you can carry way more people. I mean, the Volt bike's more fun. It kind of depends what you want. Are you going for looks? Are you going for, like, the inability to get caught? I mean, because, like I said before, the Army helicopter can just go over anything, and that's definitely the car I would recommend. It's the best vehicle in the game when it comes to grinding money. So it's up to you, but again, definitely the military helicopter. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this gun because I'm kind of sick of using the shotgun. I don't want to get real close to this guy since I'm in a confined area. I'll use it. See, the nice thing about this is now I have people shooting too. Like, I can take people out on my own, but if you go to the prison, you can kind of start a riot where everybody will get guns, and I mean that's a very dangerous situation for cops. Okay, let's see here. One. Okay, this guy's shooting back. I'm not that worried about it. He's in a really bad scenario half the time because he always gets back to a wall, and then the bullets will bounce off a wall, and if you do that, I mean, there's just no way you can really miss. I mean, some of the bullets will miss, but the majority of them won't, and you're basically just dead really quickly. So definitely, like, you don't want to back into a corner, because there's not anywhere to go, and the ricochet is going to kill you. So after all that, I actually still don't have a key card. I'm just going to keep playing the game, and I'm sure eventually sometime I'll get one if I keep shooting cops. So it'll come. It might take a little while, though. Okay, so the jewelry store's not open yet. We have the museum going to be open soon. So I'm just kind of waiting for people to arrive. I'm going to check and see if it's open so that I can notify everybody. I can really get people there. With the boss game pass, you kind of already know, but I don't always pay attention to it. Also, if you press percentage, a lot of you probably already know this, but if you press percentage and space, you only check your team. So I can say museum. I can say museum without the cop team knowing, and then there's not as many cops camping outside afterwards. I mean, obviously they're going to get the notification if you trip the alarm, but that way they're not instantly told for sure that it's being robbed. Okay, I'm just going to try my best not to trip this. This will be a nice $7,000 in my wallet. I kind of honestly wonder what I'm going to do after I buy the monster truck, since that's the only truck I haven't got yet. I think they should make like a $10 million impractical car. That just, like, I don't know, something that's more of a vanity item than being something that's more for fun than being functional. Like maybe a flying car or something. Like if they did the flying car from Harry Potter or something like that, I mean, they can make it $10 million and it's just a collector's item. It doesn't really do anything. Or like a glowing gun, something that's not really practical. It doesn't make the game boring or unplayable for everybody else, but it makes it just it's something fun you can collect and feel good about having. Oh, there's that guy. I have my bag, so I can't fight him, but I'm gonna come back and like duel him if I can. Or I'm just gonna keep him from fighting as many people. Try to keep people from being arrested. It helps the team in general. Nice thing to do. I mean, you could argue that it's fun. It's fun to work as a team with the other people. You get to know other players, but generally it helps your team too as far as strategy goes. Something odd I've noticed recently. It seems like other people don't see you open this door, so they just see you walk down through the floor. Not sure exactly what they would see if you did that, because I've never really tested it, but it's kind of odd, like the fact that you can open that door on one screen and not on the others. I mean, I get that there are player GUIs and player settings and things like that that only you see on your screen, but it's still kind of odd that you could have an object and then not make it seen on another screen. I mean, I use the studio. I'm good at Roblox Studio, and I have actually a Tycoon with over 2,000 people playing it. Not necessarily to brag, but just saying I know how the studio works. It's just kind of odd that you would do that, and then it looks pretty odd if you're the other person on the other end of it. Okay, so there's the cop right here. Where did he go? I don't think this guy just quit the game. That or he's a hacker, but I really just think this guy quit the game for some reason. The only way I'll leave a server, I mean, other than if I'm bored, is if there's a hacker. If there's a hacker, I'll leave the server, but if there's just a good cop, I never really leave the server, unless I'm trying to record something, in which case, like, I mean, maybe I need to do a shot, and cops keep messing with my thumbnail or something like that, in which case I'll normally use the VIP server, but normally I never really quit a server just because of good cops. I always kind of stick around, and then, I mean, the cop will either quit, or you'll win, or either way you get better. For playing on a hard server. So we have cops right here. I'm just gonna go down and try to get a key. That's actually my cousin right there. I'm gonna try to protect him because he's like, that's actually my cousin, I think. Okay, this guy's the only guy that worries me because he has SWAT gear. And not necessarily the gear that worries me, but if you have if you have SWAT team gear, then you probably are pretty invested in the game. And if you're invested in the game, you probably know how to use your taser well. So, I mean, it's just kind of a symbol of, yeah, hey, he's not a noob, and it's not going to be easy to beat him. Gonna wait for people to get in. There we go. I didn't get much money from this. I'm not going to stick around, though, or else there's going to be cops swarming outside. I mean, I think the bank's open. Let's see here. I think I have about 30 minutes left. I'm going to have to quit at about 5 because I have things going on tonight. But I can stream for about another 30 minutes. I'll go for the Gotti here. Okay, so we have the museum open. I'm going to quickly go after that. But I have a good $2,000 right here, right now. What's insane is that the top person on the server, Fivnessi, had, I think I said that right, Fivnessi, I don't know, has $47 million. They're either a hacker or they play this game a lot. Like, I'm not just gonna rule them out and call them a hacker for no reason, unless I have proof. But like, that's way too much money. You either play the game all the time and are seriously addicted to it, and like at an unhealthy amount, or it's your job. I mean, you could just have a lot of fun. Creekcraft has a ton of money, and I mean, I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, that's probably his job. But I mean, I have nothing against that. But having that much money is just insane. Like, how do you even get that much money? I could imagine having $5 million. Like, over the time I've ever played the game, probably made around $7 million. And I don't brag too much. I try not to. But I have every texture. And so I spent a lot of money on that. I don't have the I don't have the monster truck yet, but I have every car but that. So I've played the game. I spend a lot of money in the game, and I think that you could definitely have like $10 million, but $47 million is just a little insane in my opinion. There we go. Now I can just get into my car and run away. He stole my car. I'm just gonna hope he drives me back. Yes, trick shot. I always try to do that. It never really works all that much, but I can kind of jump into the base. Okay, where's that airdrop? That's worth that can be worth more than any robbery. I'm kind of disappointed they took the safes away, since that was part of the thing when they updated it. But whatever. I mean, I guess it was making a bit too much money. There's a bit too much. Actually, I really like the fighting that would go on over it. Like you'd have a cop and maybe two more prisoners, criminals trying to get that briefcase, and I think that added a lot of fun to the game because people would gather around one place, and even if they were enemies, like they'd just start fighting and stuff over the briefcase or trying to get in each other's way. It was like the race, the briefcase thing, and I really enjoyed that. I think they should have kept that because that added a little bit more, I don't know, fun to the game. I don't know if I'd call it fun. It added a bit more of that part. Added a bit more of an element to the game when it comes to the briefcase and robbing and money. So I think they should really put the safe part of it back in so it's worth more. But I mean, I kind of get that it wouldn't be all that balanced. It wasn't really all that balanced beforehand. I'm gonna go back and get my military helicopter. Nothing's open. It's just kind of disappointing. It's like playing the game and there's like absolutely nothing open, nothing really to rob. Go. I find it fun to just like cut across the map when you're trying to get somewhere. I'm just gonna get the military helicopter, and then I'm gonna try to like gather a group of people and rob like the bank or something. I really find it like you can just kind of rocket across the entire map with the Bugatti. The Bugatti's a fun car, but it's not really all that practical. Like I honestly think that the normal helicopter makes just as much money as the Bugatti, just because it can fly over things. But the Bugatti is really a lot of fun to drive and almost impossible to get caught in. Okay, so let's see what's open. Jewelry store is open, so I'm going to go see if I can rob that before they shut it down. So they probably will shut it down before I get there. Yep, it's closed. I think the museum will be open. That or I can go PvP some cops. There's nothing open. I go to the prison and fight cops. I can normally take about 2 at once, sometimes 3. I don't think anything's open. I'm gonna go to the prison and try to fight some cops. No, there's only 2 people on the server, which is kind of annoying. I might be able to, hey, I don't really know how to pronounce your name. Hey, Jailbreak. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so let's see. I think the museum's open. I'm just gonna try to get people to come here, and then should be a good $8,000. You guys want to know a trick? There's nothing really for me to do right now. I'm just kind of waiting for this to be open. It's annoying when that happens because you're like, I'm doing a live stream, I want to rob something. Okay, so you guys want to see this tree? There's a thing that you wouldn't expect you could do with it. So if you jump off the edge of the museum, you get stunned. So sorry, dude, I can't give away Robux. That just doesn't work. I have to spend money out of my own pocket to get them for advertisements. So if you jump into the center of this tree, you can land on the post right in the middle. And if you do that, you can get down safely. So if there's like a cop chasing you, and this happens a lot. There will be a cop chasing you, and you have your helicopter on the top. And then you need to get to the top of the museum, but there's a cop there. So what you do is you run up, and then if you know you're going to get caught, you can jump right off the top. And then land right in the middle of that tree. And the cop won't know how to do it. They'll get stunned. And then you can just kind of get away. It's really easy, and it can really get you free. There's a lot of weird parkour, I want to say parkour tricks like that can really benefit you, like the prison parkour trick that I'll show you guys again, and things like that just really make it easy to get away from cops if you can practice them enough. Actually, you asked about Robux. I don't just give away Robux. I don't give away Robux unless I'm doing a giveaway. I am aware how ridiculous that sounds. I do giveaways on my group, and like at the first Friday of every month, I'll give away 100 Robux and shirts, or just 100 Robux in general. And so if you join my group, it's called Rothes. It's spelled clothes with an R instead of a C. Join that group, you'll have a chance of winning. If you join the group, you'll probably at some point win something. I can't guarantee that or back that up. But I mean, we have like 400 members, and sometimes we'll give away like 25 t-shirts. So if we do that every month, I mean, a lot of people do win, and there's a lot of Robux given away to people, all for the sake of just having a good time and having fun and that kind of thing. So go join that group and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I gotta do a lot more stuff like this. Not sure exactly who that is, but they're following me. Okay, so I'm just going to get back, deliver this sack of money or artifacts, and just kind of get back into what I'm doing. I have about 20 minutes left before I have to end the live stream. I have stuff going on tonight, so I just can't keep doing this forever. But it should be an easy $8,000 right here. Almost 8,000, and I'll get my car and keep going on to the next robbery. Thanks, gang. I do a lot of stuff like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and have a good time. I answer a lot of questions. I could get a lot of cars and compare them. So definitely, I do live streams like this every other Saturday or a video or something like that. And I have another video coming out. I wasn't really planning on doing a live stream, but it's just taking so long to edit that I'm going to do a live stream instead. And I have a lot of fun doing this kind of thing, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we have our bank open. I'm gonna get inside. I wish there were more cops. If you guys want next time, I mean, I'm doing cop PvPing, but if you guys want next time, I can join a better server with more cops so that I can really get into more PvP battles. Hello, Sebastian. I don't really know how to pronounce your name. Thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you have a good time. Consider subscribing to the channel, because this is what I really like to do. Because I don't think we have any cops outside. I'm going to get $3,000 from this and just kind of wait. I'm going to wait until they go through, and then I'll be able to nail them with a shotgun, I think. I'm just kind of worried about their taser or something, because I can't... The bullets don't actually bounce off this wall, but they bounce off of this one. So a cop can shoot in and get the ricochet to kill you if they know you're in, but you can't do the same thing to them very well. I guess you could possibly against that door in a few places, but it's not really anything effective. So it's kind of worrying if a cop's going to come through. I think I hear a, oh wait, I'm level 44! You know what this means? I can get that awesome spoiler I want, that 8-leg. Level 44, I'm like the boss now at the criminal thing. I mean, there are a lot of other people at this level. That's so awesome. This is like the most awesome car attachment ever. Level 44 rocks. I just need to get it with the cop team. I'm doing another giveaway the first Friday of every month. So next Friday, I don't know if it'll be 100 Robux next Friday, just because I've been spending on ads for my new game. It's called Ultimate iPhone Tycoon, and I spent like 75 hours on it. It's my first ever scripted game, so I mean, it's a tycoon. It's not all that unique. But I'm working on other projects now. I'm doing I think I'll be doing another giveaway next Friday. And so I hope you win. I don't think it'll be for 100 Robux, but normally what I do is I'll live stream it. I'll take all the Robux I have, and then a shirt is 5 Robux. So what I'll do is I'll give everybody that I can choose, like out of a random number, 5 Robux so that they can get one of my shirts, or another shirt if they want it. I mean, it doesn't have to be mine. And so I can give away a ton of shirts, and that way a lot of more people win. So join the group, and you have a big chance of getting a shirt of your choice. We make good shirts like this that are supposed to make you rich for a cheap price. So go join the group. Again, Rhodes spell. I'll just type it into the chat right now, spelled like that. So join the group, and you have a chance of winning the giveaway. Okay, so I'm not gonna wait for more boxes. I think the quickest way is to move on to the next robbery. So just gonna kind of escape as quickly as I possibly can. Go. A little bit too quickly here. Now I'll just be careful. I normally get through completely unscathed, but I'm just being a bit hasty. I'm not all that worried about cops anymore since there's only one on the server. And I have my shotgun too, so only one cop. What's really bad is when there's like, there's two now. What's really bad is when there's like 3 cops against you, like you exactly, and nobody else. And so there's nothing you can really do but fight all 3 of them at once, and then one of them can just kind of taser you. The name of the group is, I typed it before, but it's Roads. Almost spelled that wrong 1 minute. Roads. So just go join that group on Roblox. My bad, it's not capital. There you go. Go join that group and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. This is a really new YouTube channel, so it doesn't have many subscribers yet. I've just been really getting into this, doing what I love, and recording it. So please join the subscribers and the community, and hopefully you'll have a lot of fun watching my videos in the future. I need a lot of experiments and that kind of thing. So go join the group and check out the catalog. Hopefully you have a good time there. And I'm going to look for another robbery. So, if you guys want, well, there's not much time left. Well, you have 20 minutes. You guys want me to join another server and PvP some cops? It's up to you. I'll do it if you guys want me to. Or I can just kind of continue on this server and keep grinding. Thanks for subscribing, man. Hopefully you have a lot of fun here. That really does help out with the channel that I'm growing as quickly as I possibly can. I really enjoy doing this, and I really like the fact that people enjoy watching it. Because, I mean, if you're doing something you enjoy, honestly, I have more fun live streaming than I do actually playing the game solo. Because if you're doing something that other people enjoy, I mean, it's just a lot of fun to have fans who will, like, talk to you through the system and tell you that they like what you're doing, knowing that you're entertaining people. See, okay, so there's the tree trick. And you jump into the middle of the tree, and then you can get down without getting stunned. Cops don't know this, so if you do that, and there's a cop on top of the roof, then you can get away from them, and they won't be able to chase you very well because they'll be stunned on the ground, unless they get really lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next. I'm gonna go to the criminal base and drop off all this money. Tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. Next, I think for the next live stream, what I want to do is I want to see if I can get I want to see if I can get 20,000 bounty, which I have done. I've got 26,000 as my top, so I want to get 20,000 bounty on a full server, and then I'm going to start my live stream and see how much I can get. So I hope to get the best. People claim to have 100,000, but they don't have any video proof of it. So I want to try to get the best bounty with proof on the internet for like a record for this game. Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry to see you leaving, but I'll be doing this again. Every other Saturday I publish a video or live stream. Sometimes, normally every Saturday, but I have to say every other because then people get mad if I miss it or don't publish something. So I'm just going to say most Saturdays I publish a live stream or video. So come back, watch the videos, and hopefully you have a lot of fun doing it. And thanks for watching. Okay, so you have the bank right here. I don't really see any cops. I think we're all good. Okay, I'm one of the few. Why is that guy robbing it with a sack? I don't think you can make any money doing that. I honestly don't think you can make money robbing things when you already have a sack on you. I just don't think it works. But I'll have to experiment with that because honestly, I've never really tried. I know you can get the airdrop briefcases when you have a sack on you, and it works. But I don't really know about full-blown robberies. Okay, see you, dude. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll be on next Saturday, or I'll have a video out next Saturday. I'm really hoping to get out. It's just taking forever to edit. Okay, so we have a big amount of people here. Oof, that's... You guys want to know something? Okay, so I don't know who else is watching that guy left. If you get grenades, you can throw them in a room like this, and it'll absolutely destroy every criminal in the room. I definitely don't recommend you do this, since it's really a jerk move, and you don't want to do it. It angers people, and it's just kind of a troll thing. I wouldn't do it in general, but it is really funny if you throw a ton of grenades in a confined room with a ton of people. confined space with a ton of people, and it'll just blow everybody up. Hopefully not including yourself, but maybe you'll die too. I don't know. It just depends where the grenades go. But it does damage people on your own team, so it's the only known. I think it's the only way that you can hurt people on your own team, except with the military helicopter rockets. But I guess those aren't kind of on a team. They're just kind of available to everybody. Yeah, so I think I heard a plane here, an airdrop, but I'm not sure where it is. I'm pretty certain, since I have headphones on, it was somewhere over here, though. I'm going to go to the jewelry store, just since, I mean, it's not worth more than the jewelry store now. I mean, you guys remember when it used to give you a red... Aw, dang it. You guys remember when it used to give you a red safe, and then you get, like, a ton of money from it, or a good item? That was when you'd rather get the airdrop briefcase than rob the museum, and that was a lot of fun, because then you'd have people like gathering where the briefcase was, where it was dropping, and you might have like 3 people battling or trying to get there first, racing to the briefcase. It kind of added an element to the game that made it more fun, but I guess I kind of get it without it. It just kind of didn't really balance the game well. I threw the game off balance, I guess. But I'm gonna wait for these. The door's closed. I wait for somebody to come out the door, and they already have. Then you can go in through the door that they opened from the outside, and that's the absolute quickest way to make $7,000, in my opinion, from a robbery. Okay, so now I just gotta kind of wait for something to open. I could go to the. There's more people in the server now. I think I'm just gonna go to the prison, and I'm gonna ramp my car into the prison and then battle them. I think. If you go really fast, the Bugatti, you can ramp it all the way into the yard. And I'm gonna have to use rocket fuel to get there. There we go. That's the most fun thing I think you can do with the Bugatti. You can just ramp it straight into the prison, and if you have really loud music on it, it's really fun too, because it just bugs everybody, and there's like nothing they can do about it. Of course, now I gotta escape. There aren't as many cops here as I thought there would be. Let's see. I'll just wait for him. Thing is, I don't want to burn too much rocket fuel, but that works. That's how you escape. Now I'm just gonna go wait and see if something else is open, because there obviously is only like 1 cop, and he's not willing to fight me. Dang it. That was nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. It's just taking forever to something for something to open. It's really annoying too if you're like doing a live stream, because you're like, something needs to open, because you want to rob stuff. Okay, we have an airplane right here. I always kind of wondered what happens if it falls on top of your car. I want to put my car right here and let's try to hook it right in this one divot in the car. I always kind of wonder, like, what happens if it goes through your car, because I don't think you can stop it by having it run into things. Just have to position this just right. Yeah, I didn't get it right. I'll experiment with that. Maybe if it runs into like the truck bed, it will crush it to the ground or something. I really be interested to know what happens. Okay, $3,000 and 100 XP, and then I should be good to go. I think the bank will be opening soon. You can kind of keep track of it. Oh, looks like we have a good cop now. I'm gonna try to PvP them if I see them. I mean, they have like $100,000. They're probably not noobs. They're probably a good battle. Okay, there we go. There they are. Or there he is, I think. Yeah, it's that guy. I'm gonna PvP this guy. I hope I win. He has SWAT gear, so it's probably really invested. The problem with cops like... And he runs away. The problem with cops like this is they have their taser, and so it's really easy to get hit with a taser. Either he's a hacker, or something really odd just happened. I don't know, because he disappeared. He's still in the game. I don't think he hacked. It's just he unless he, or else he'd have a ton more money. But I think he's just like, sometimes the car will fly out of the world for no reason. And I wish I could show you a video montage of it, but I'm doing a live stream. But sometimes the car will fly out of the map or through the map for no reason, and that's just about one of the most annoying things that can happen to you. Guess the museum's getting robbed. I'm gonna show up and then finally get some money from a robbery. Okay, here we go. And then this is the best way to get money from the museum, I think. Just steal some of these pictures, because you can sit in between the two of them, or the one of them in that case, and then the spotlight orbs will just kind of pass you. Here we go, and then I should. That's an easy $8,000 for me, and I'll be right up to the next robbery, which I think is the bank now. This guy said the bank's open, and I assume he's right. I assume the bank's open, so I'm just gonna rob this, and then either the bank or the jewelry store will be available. I'll try to do the jump right here that lands you into the center. Almost. I always try that, and I've only ever gotten it a few times. You can jump off that platform and land it through the mouth of the... It's annoying. You can jump off the platform and land it through the mouth of the cave. This is just really annoying now. There's some kind of a car that's velocity charged. I made that work. I made that up. But what it means is that when the player got out of the vehicle, it was still moving in a certain direction, and so the game just assumed it stopped, and it just kind of sat there. So if you touch it, the collision system will assume that you've been hit with it at high speed. In my mom's account, what? Let's see here. So next robbery as quickly as I can get to it, and then I should be all good. Oh, I thought you said like in your mom's account, not on. I'm on my mom's account. Huh. I mean for Jailbreak? Let's see here, so... Okay, the train's in, and I'm just kind of going to wait for something else to come by. If I keep looking to the right like this, I'm going to get asked about it sometimes. It's my secondary screen, because I have it placed in a kind of weird spot. And it's just like my recording setup, so I'm constantly checking to see if there's any new comments. What worries me the most is that my desktop audio is too loud, and then like nobody can hear you, and so that's a serious thing you don't want to do in your live streaming. So I'm trying to keep checking the levels on stuff over on my secondary screen. And so I think that's $6,000, and then I want to PvP some cops, but I can't find them. I would join another server, but I only have 5 minutes left until I have to go, so I'm going to wrap this up. So I'm not going to do that, but next live stream, I'm going to PvP some more cops. Nobody was on while I did it, but I actually fought like 3 cops at once, and that was really good, because I mean I won, and they just got taken down. It was really, really fun. There we go. That's an easy $6,000, and I'll be right back to another robbery. I think next time, I only have 8,000 right now. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hopefully I have a lot of fun. I do stuff like this almost every Saturday, so I have another video coming out next Saturday, or probably before that. I think I'm going to be publishing it Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you'll have a lot of fun watching my videos. I just completely forgot what it was. Okay, next time for a live stream, I think I'm going to wait till I have like $20,000 in bounty before I start. And then all the cops will be after me. And so it'll be like the ultimate try to survive the cops challenge. Like, try to see how much bounty you can get and during a live stream. And you'll have a ton of cops after you all the time. So I think my tops was $26,000 in bounty. And there are a lot of people who claim to have like 100K. But unless they have a video to prove it, I don't believe them since it's so insane. But there's no proof of that online. The highest bounty ever, I got like $600 under $1,000 away from it when I was caught, and the guy had like 26,800 in bounty, and yeah, I do, and the guy was caught then, but he posted it to YouTube, and the thing about that is it's like I have proof then, but if you don't post your bounty to YouTube, I mean, there's no, or an image, there's no way, not an image, if you don't post it in the form of a video, there's no way for anybody to know whether or not it's edited, and so there's just no proof that it's real. Nobody can tell, and so it's like, unless you can actually have video proof of your bounty, I'm not going to count that. So I'm going to try to get the highest bounty with proof on the internet. And I almost got it. But I was only a few hundred away. That's cool. Do I actually don't take offense at this, but I'm not gonna like. Do I know you? Is you someone who, are you like a friend of mine? Ah, I finally got it. I finally jumped through the mouth of the cave. Finally. Finally did it. Okay, I think there's a cop here. I'm gonna try to fight them. Let's see. Well, please don't chat stuff like where you live and stuff like that, because it's kind of personal information, and you don't want people to know that. Like, I wouldn't tell anybody what state I lived in, or something like that. It's just kind of personal information, so please don't, like, tell people what city you live in or something like that, because just for, like, personal privacy, you don't want people on the internet looking into what you do, or where you live, or like, where you, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna look for another robbery here, and we should be good to go. Oh, there's a cop here. I don't know if they're a friendly cop. I honestly don't care. I just want to duel somebody. Friendly cops are always just liars. Not always, but I mean, it's like, why would you even do that? Okay, here we go. They're just running away. This is just kind of disappointing. Like, unless they're actually gonna put up a fight, it's no fun to battle them. There we go. And then I'm gonna go soon. I'm at exactly 1 hour when I said that. I looked over and it was like 1:00:00. So I'm gonna be on next Saturday, I think, with a live stream. So subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and join my group. It's called Rothes. It's spelled clothes with an R instead of a C. Our goal is to make you look rich for 5 Robux. So join that. We do giveaways and that kind of thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.